Men, what are some questions you happy with what is there? How do pregnancies feel? Is it like carrying a backpack on the chest? Is the baby pulling down? Does it block ways of sitting? This can vary among women and which stage of pregnancy they are in. At first, you might not feel anything, or your pelvis might feel really tender and kind of bloated. At a certain point, you can start to feel movement inside. When the baby is small and has space to move around, it might feel like a flutter. After the baby is bigger and space in the uterus decreases, it can feel like getting poked and prodded from the inside. This can make the pregnant woman feel happy and reassured, but also sometimes uncomfortable. Sometimes the baby will kick you in the ribs or push into your back. You could compare it to carrying a backpack, but imagine that the backpack is inside your body. After a certain point, it does feel like the baby is pulling down on your body, especially if the belly sticks out a lot. Being pregnant can make different physical positions uncomfortable, but again, it depends on the person and the stage of pregnancy. When a guy wears a condom, does it feel like a dildo? Besides the protection, do y'all enjoy sex with a condom as much as sex without it? It doesn't feel like a penis or a dildo. Something in between. I mean, I will take the condom because for obvious reasons, but if I have the chance, I will have sex without a condom. Do periods stink? I have a really sensitive nose. So for me, I can smell the difference about a few days before I get my period. I'll know to batten down the hatches. I get a lot of discharge before my period starts. Pre-period discharge and period blood smell very distinct to me. How do I differentiate between a woman flirting with me and just complimenting me? Personally, I think body language is super important. My love languages are quality time and physical touch, so like compliment. I smile and tell you I like your shirt. Flirting. I smile and tell you I like your shirt, but maybe put my hand out towards you. Also might move into closer proximity to you. Eyes are super important. I think we kind of subconsciously or consciously look at someone's lips when you're attracted to them. What can we do when you're on your period? Like, I'd love to help, but is chocolate and ibuprofen the best way? Be kind and understanding. Chocolate and painkillers is cool too, but ask for specifics because some people have a preference for salty over sweet or acetaminophen over ibuprofen. Make an effort where you can to help out more around the house if you live together. Hell, even if you don't live together. If my BF offered to come over and help me with cooking, cleaning, while I was on my period, I'd be swooning into his arms. What is the most random thing you've ever put in your vagina? A Sharpie, a hairbrush, a pasta claw, a screwdriver, phloem, a soap bottle. And one time my friends dared me to put one of those magic expanding towels that come in a little puck in my vag to see if I could make it expand. But that little towel required a lot more moisture than my poor vagina could produce in that moment, so I had to birth a dry puck from my arid vagina. How the hell do you fart without making a sound? I suck it in, then slowly control my sphincter levels as to only allow the sweet spot pressure through. Just wide enough to allow gas to pass through, but not wide enough to let it go through uncontrollably and make sounds. It requires a good gluteus maximus that pinch the butthole so that the fart comes out in a slow, steady flow of gas. How come you're also good at finding things? Because unfortunately, women are often doing a lot of invisible household labor. If a woman is cleaning or putting stuff away more than her male counterpart, then she'll probably have a better idea of where something is. Not embarrassed to ask this, but since women are giving their honest opinions, how do y'all feel about being attracted to guys who are balding bald at a young age, 20, 25? Does it make a big difference to you? Personal opinion? Shaving it off is way hotter than going for the Prince William look of pretending like it's not happening. Just shave it. If you're able to, grow some facial hair. That balances out the shaved head, but it's not important. Why do you sometimes obviously stare at a man, and when he looks over and meets your eyes, you look away? Various reasons. One might like them, or find the person attractive. 2, think they look like someone familiar, and I'm trying to work it out. 3, just staring into space. Not aware I'm staring at someone until they look over at me, and I'm like, fuck. How do I choose a gift for you? pay attention to us during the week. And the moment we mention something we like, literally write it down. Like pull over, make a mental note, whatever you gotta do. A week later, you'll surprise us with how well you paid attention to that minute detail we mentioned in passing, and will glee and gawk and clap like a happy seal over the gift you've given us. You're welcome. For real, just listen closely when she talks about things she likes, what she likes about them. Keep a running note on your phone to keep a list of ideas so you don't get buyer's block a week before her birthday. Even if she's not the type to mention specific items she'd like, paying attention to what she doesn't like about things she already has, so you have some idea of what to look for, avoid. Even if a gift isn't to my taste, I will always appreciate it if I can see that it was a thoughtful gesture.